Good morning, everyone. I just suddenly realised where my hive is. Well. Hello! Welcome to Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Yes, I haven't recorded to the end of the week. Yes, I've been having one of those weeks. But I have just loaded. Yeah. Shut up, SatNav. Well, that's the beginning of every video. Shut up, SatNav. Yeah, just loaded. I'm doing doors. I'm now heading down to Oxford to go and deliver said doors. I have 6 pallets of them, which I don't know how heavy they are. I mean, the tag hasn't dropped, at least as far as I'm aware it hasn't. But yeah, it's one of our regular customers that we do a lot of work for. So it could be interesting because it's OX4 postcode, and when I look it up on the old Google, it comes up as a Tesco. So God knows what's going on there. But yeah, as the rest of the week, it's kind of been one of those weeks where niggly things have happened, like failed deliveries because of issues. So, oh no, I'm not. Shut up. So, like the other day, I collected a load of like roofing supplies and was delivering that. It's for a firm that this truck's actually branded in. Yeah, this truck doesn't actually have our firm, well, it does have our firm's name on it, but very small. Otherwise, it's branded for one of the products that this roofing supply firm sells. But anyway, I had 4 drops to do. It was all heavy stuff. I think I was close to max weight potentially. And one of the drops was at a farm. It said on it Moffat required, but a lot of farms will say Moffat required because they don't really want to bother putting their forks on their tractors. So we just tried our luck. Got to the farm, no sign of anyone. Tried calling the contact, no answer. Phoned my office, they tried calling the contact, no answer. So they were like, look, just bring it back, kind of thing. Plus, at this point, I was running very low on driving time. On the way back, got a phone call back from the farmer's wife, I believe it was. And yeah, their forks are broken. So it's a good thing that it wasn't there in a way. And it's got to go back with a Moffat to deliver that, which is frustrating. But yeah, a couple of times this week, twice this week, I've ended the day with a load still on. And so I then kind of had to do tail chasing because I had to then complete that delivery as the first job of the day before I did that day's runs. And it's just been annoying. I don't like the idea of feeling of chasing my tail, but it's what happens from time to time. But yeah, I'm now, as I say, loaded on my way to Oxford. I've apparently got 2 hours 45 minutes solid driving to do to get there. I have 3 hours 58 my working time on this batch and 4 hours 4 my driving time on this batch. So I should definitely get down there and potentially be able to get out of Oxford. Otherwise I might have to take a 15 while I'm down there, which some building sites you can get away with doing that on, but I have to wait and see. But yes, I will go to the old time-lapse, and I will catch you in a bit. Right, welcome back. You join me in the joyous streets of Oxford, the city that hates anything that has more than two wheels and a combustion engine. Yeah. This is one of the most horrible cities to try and drive around. Actually, it doesn't mind you having a combustion engine if you're a bus. If you're a bus, you're allowed a combustion engine. Anything else, wow, screw you. How dare you come into our city and deliver things, or just, deliver things or take things away. How dare you? You vile, vile thing. Anyway, sorry, that's my bit of a rant about Oxford. It's just vile. How much space they're given to buses here? But yeah, I'm only a few miles away. It reckons it's going to take me half an hour to do 3.8 miles. Don't know how, don't know why. What I do know is this is meant to be between 11 and 12 drop. It is currently 11:52, so I'm going to be a little late. But my argument is that when I turned up to the collection this morning, it wasn't ready. They were still palletizing it, so it's not my fault that I was late leaving. For some reason, my tacho thinks I've had a 15-minute break. I don't know why. Something weird's happened there. I'm going to have to get a printout in a bit and have a look at what's going on with that, because that makes no sense. Because if it thinks I've had it, then in taco law, not that obviously I would do this, I've got a fresh 6 hour at some point. So, yeah, God knows what that's happened. But, of course it'd be raining. It was lovely and sunny this morning-ish. And now it is just peeing it down. So I'm going to get soaked while I'm doing the offload.
After 1,000 feet.
Yay. Come on. Part of me's hoping that this time controlled, or this time drop isn't because they've got parking restrictions at the site.
Take the next left.
Look, go, Volvo, go. You're using the bit of the road that I need. And there we go, over the curb a bit. I'm not quite sure why the SatNav's sending me this way, but it is. It's really odd.
Turn right.
Some tight roads, you know. Always great fun. Especially when people don't know how to park their cars. Or you have traffic coming the other way that doesn't know how to properly get out of the way. Thank you. Even though you've really screwed me there by parking on a corner. There we go. I'm clear. I've just realised this makes no sense. The route the SatNav sent me serves me right for following the SatNav completely. I came to spin a OOYY basically on a roundabout down there. Oh, I know why. I just remembered. Yeah, because there's a 7.5 ton limit down there. This kind of road, and they put a 7.5 limit on a section of it. Why? God only knows. Oh, I know why. It's Oxford. Oh, I've just missed a turning it wanted me to take, maybe? Oh, no. SatNav's trying to play catch up. It thinks I was back there at the corner. Oxford. But yeah, that's 2.5 miles and 4 minutes to make it. Yay. Yes, SatNav, I know. SatNav's now freaking out because it's there going, you need to do a brake. It starts its timer the minute you put in a route. It doesn't account for the fact that you may have been sitting around for an hour loading. Like happened to me, it thinks that you were driving at 0 miles an hour for that hour. It's a cheap SatNav. That's all I can say, it's cheap. Oh, that big yawn's come out of nowhere.
After 1,000 feet, turn left. Then
Oh,
right.
come on. So, turn left here. And whilst I'm, oh, okay, no, I was going to say whilst at these lights, I was going to turn the heating up a little bit because I'm a bit chilly. But there's no point now because I didn't have time.
Take the next left. Bear right.
Yes, 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 I'm bearing right. I am 2 miles away and it still reckons it's going to take 20 minutes for me to get there. Might just, yes, I am currently driving through the university campus. That would explain why it's a 20-mile-an-hour zone. Because, yeah, you got to protect the idiot students.
Turn left. You are over the speed limit.
No, I'm not. I need to find a way to shut that up at times. Narrow lanes do not overtake cyclists. Well, what about if the cyclist is coming the opposite way? I mean, the lane would be wider if they got rid of the cycle lane, but you know. Right, now I'll come to a stop. Just knock the heating up a degree. So I've gone a little chilly. Oh, bus only route between certain times of the day there. Lovely. And do a left here. This looks like another lovely tight road, maybe? Oh no, not as tight as it could be.
Take the next left.
I already have. Catch up. I don't know why it's getting so confused. Alright, I'm going to do a left turn at a T-junction down here.
You are over the speed
No,
limit.
I am not. Shut up. It's doing it, that thing again though I said about in the previous video. The minute I start driving, okay, let's let this guy out of the building site. The minute I start driving, the SatNav starts shouting. Oh, bugger. Bouncy, bouncy. Ah, here we go. New. Come on. Wait for a gap in the traffic. Which I don't know if you'll be able to see on the camera. Oh, is there a gap? I don't know why they bother with the speed bumps. The roads are terrible enough as it is. No one can really speed down here.
You are over the speed limit.
It is freaking out. You're over speed limit. No, I'm not. I'm doing 20 miles an hour, which is what the speed limit is apparently down here. I'm literally driving through the university campus. As you do. Oh, I realised that what I thought was a bus-only route is a no coaches except local buses. Ah, that makes a lot more sense now. Yay, tight road. Oh joy. And every vehicle known to man. This is where I get someone going a little too quick around the corner the other way. Oh no, shocking.
After 1,000 feet, turn left.
Almost clipped the curb. The only thing about Oxford that's good is that there's a really good barbecue place and there's a really good ice cream shop. That's the only good things about Oxford. Let's see, is that cyclist going? No, oh, okay, he's going in there. I was going to say, it looked like he was not going to wait at the red light like it tells him to. Oh. I feel like I'm in a foul mood for some reason. Oh no, there were some idiots on the motorway and stuff, so that might be why. There we go. Oh, e-scooter straight onto the pavement. There's a cycle lane which technically he's meant to respect, but no, onto the pavement. I was about to jokingly say, oh, Oxford never changed, but Oxford, please do change. And now we've got a tour bus coming the other way. So this could be interesting. It's shocking, I thought he was going to take out my mirror then. He was getting a bit close for comfort. Hey! To make sure I don't knock over there. Cyclists, you must wait as well. A red light sign. Oh, there. Just giving the curb a little kiss then, but wasn't too bad.
After 1,000 feet, enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
I'd rather drive through London. Well, I've done it actually. When I was on agency, drove through London. That was in Emmanuel.
Enter the roundabout, take the second exit.
Second.
You are over the speed limit.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I've driven through London, and at least London, they've kind of, people expect the traffic and deal with it. Oxford, because they seem to be educated, inverted commas, people here, they seem to think, well, they don't think, basically.
Take the second exit.
But like, at least London, they've tried to widen some of the roads and stuff. Whereas here, nah. Anywho, I'm guessing that's my building site up there. Because I am on the road. Rick's Diner. I just thought I've got to get back out of here. I mean, the best thing about Oxford is the road out of it. I feel bad saying that because like one of my best friends lives literally down the road. So, yeah. But technically they're not in Oxford. They're in a different town. But still. I think they're under the EOX postcode. Okay, so it won't go in. Yeah, that looks very much like it might be my building site up there. Come on. The amount of cycling shops. Jesus Christ. Like even the delivery riders around here are actually using bicycles. He did not even look this way before he started crossing that zebra crossing. That cyclist did not have any chance. If someone was on the crossing to stop, oh dear God.
You arrive at your destination after 1,000 feet.
Yes, this is definitely going to be my delivery point. I just need to figure out where I'm to deliver. Let's take a left here. Ah, they're student apartments. That's what they're building. No. Hello. So, yeah, please. I'm on full lock already. Is it round the block? I can't get in because of the bike. Hang on, let me move. Okay. Let's go for reversing. Oh, one of these days. Right, I'll be back. Right, that delivery done. I've now just got to get out of a very tight street with lots of people who don't like you because you're a vehicle. Yay. Let's get down here, just watch where that pedestrian's gone. So I'm just waiting for the banksman to stop traffic. Right, some foul language used admittedly, but what you couldn't see is that a friggin' moped just come out of nowhere. And now I've just got a very bit of tightness to get out. Oh joy! Now to get out of Oxford. The only problem is there's lots of schools around and we're coming closer and closer to school time. Joy! And I haven't got around to taking my coat off yet and I'm roasting, so AC is going down in temperature. Come on. I've got an hour and 10 minutes drive time. I've just managed to take a 15. whilst I was on site to reset my working time. So yeah, it's just now the joy of getting out of this horrible, horrible city. Jeez. Apparently they're getting weekly deliveries there doors. It's a horrid sight. Oh my god, the police around here in minis. I mean, seriously. Can't they afford a real proper police car anymore? Apparently it's a 20 zone. SatNav thinks it's a 30, but apparently it's a 20 zone. But I am currently using the route that the forklift driver and banksman there told me. Instead of turning right and going straight for the centre of Oxford again, if I turn left here, and go down to a roundabout apparently, I can get on to the Oxford Ring Road and avoid the city centre. Yay! God, is it warm? I need to take my coat off, but I can't stop. Seriously, if there's a gap in traffic in a minute, stop traffic briefly for a moment, this coat is getting whipped off so quickly. I just realised that's a bit better. My ride was feeling a bit firm, and I just realised that my suspension was still jacked up because I hadn't told it to level after the weight had come off. You know, it should auto level, but it didn't for some reason. So, just told it to level now, and that has definitely softened up the ride. Oh, bus at a bus stop. Yay. I feel like I need to sneeze. I did need to sneeze. The truck decided to very quickly get me back up to 20 miles an hour. Don't know why. That was really weird. But that's what it's done. Have I got time to get my coat off? And no, because the bus is about to move. Oh, so warm. But nah, good group of lads at that site. Have a nice quick chat with the forklift driver. Very tight and awkward to get into. But you kind of get up from time to time. You get a lot of sites that can be like that. Okay, that is part of the traffic. Okay, quickly. There we go. Almost completely off. I am in control of the vehicle. Oh, that's so much better already. And that was a rollback, but it was fine. Probably just scared the hell out of the car behind. And armrests. I knew that was something I was forgetting. You really gonna do that? road's too narrow. As much as I'd like to just sneak down the side there. Oh, there's now a cyclist as well. Don't do it, cyclist. I know you're tempted. Oh no, he's just going to take the other cyclist route. I used to cycle a lot. Sorry if you're going to hear a lot of fan noise now, but it's so hot. I used to cycle a lot. I used to be an idiot. I think I've grown up. I got a job. I got a car. Got a license and got a car. The sound and Top Gear styley. I don't need to play with a child's toy to get around. Why they have to dress up in all the friggin' lycra while they're doing it? It's like, I don't really want to see your ass in that bloody lycra. Yeah. The road racers wear lycra for aero efficiency. You don't need it when you're literally just cycling around for fun or to keep fit. I am very close to getting onto the ring road now. Is there a US military base around here? I just suddenly noticed someone in US military camo.
Take the second exit.
I'm getting close to the ring road now.
Feet, enter the roundabout and take the first exit.
Okay, very close.
Enter the roundabout, take the first exit.
Right, I'm getting onto the ring road now, and I'm going to give the office a call, see if they've got a backload. Catch you in a bit. As you may have possibly seen in the time lapse, there's a traffic issue going on at the moment. I have 40 minutes left of driving time, so saw a lay-by and I've jumped in it. I'm now gonna have my rest of my break. I'm gonna eat me food. Big shout out to my wife for this was a wedding present from her, and it's my lunchbox. And yes, I'm a nerd. Deal with it. Yeah, I'm hoping 30-minute stop here to reset my clock will give this traffic time to go away. Doubt it though. But yeah, I got, according to the old SatNav, 2 hours 10 back to base. So yeah, definitely couldn't do that in 40 minutes driving time, even if this was clear and not crawling along at slow speeds. So I'm gonna have my break, and yeah, catch you in a bit. Welcome back. Guess where I am? Guess how many miles I've been at a 40-mile-an-hour limit? Yeah. Birmingham. I know some of you watching are going to be like, why have you gone this way? Why didn't you just go past Towcester, back onto the M1, straight up the M1? Yeah. That road was closed. That link road that goes past Silverstone was closed. So I continued up. Then I saw that I could have came off at Banbury and took a back route there. My fullback SatNav that does traffic stuff turned around and went, no, do not under any circumstance go that way. And I trusted it. Apparently there was an issue somewhere along that line. And it told me to come up to the M42. Well, yeah. I'm now on the M42. And yeah. Traffic sucks. Big donkey testicles. But yeah. I didn't have the camera running, but I just saw Sam K going the other way. Not in his DAF today, which is kind of surprising. He's in the Renault of his company's fleet. Seems surprising and shocking, but You never know what on earth he's having to take around and what's going on with his vehicles and stuff. There's a DHL in a lay-by. I wonder if he's run out of driving time, or if he's actually broken down. If he's broken down, his ADR plate's open, so that's going to be fun for them in recovery. I'm intrigued if this is a SCAML or an MAN. I think that's an MAN military truck. Yeah, it's a man. It's a man inside a man. Make of that what you will. I mean, here's the military. Oh, come on. I'm just getting tired now. It's been an hour and 25 since I had my break. Yeah. Hour and 25, hour and 26 since I had my break. And I still got about an hour and 45 till I'm back at the yard. By the time I'm anywhere near my yard, most of the places where I maybe had to pick up a backload from or preload for like on Monday or whatever will be closed. So that won't be a thing. Oh joy. But then this will probably get thrown onto, because it's empty, chances are it'll probably get used for nighttime pallet network and newspapers. They just kind of depends on what the lads in the yard need. It's quite common in these trucks. During the day we use them. We've got a fleet of 18 tonners that do, well, some 18 tonners, some 26ers have to do it, do pallet network local deliveries, which is what I was on and hated every minute of it. And then they got the 7.5s, which do a lot of the window frame work, just because sometimes the building sites are tiny to get into and they only need a 7.5. And then you got us in the 26ers doing whatever it is we end up doing during the day. And then we driving it all day, get it back to the yard, and then it will get loaded up with, it's a lot of time, well, not all, but some of the trucks get loaded up with pallet network stuff that's been collected during the day. It gets taken down to the main depot for the pallet network, where firms go to bring in what they've collected and take away what they've got to deliver, and then goes on to do the nighttime newspapers, where it gets loaded up with pallets of newspapers from on the main printing houses, and then drops them off on the way back at all, like the supermarket RDCs and things like that, ready for the supermarkets to distribute during the day. So there's a chance this might get used to that, or it may get parked up for the weekend. It'd be nice if it is parked up for the weekend, because then it means I'm not getting back to a truck that's covered in cigarette ash and whatever else freaking gets scattered around in this truck when someone else is driving it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Right now, there's rubbish in this truck. My rubbish. I've got an empty drinks can, some wrappers from my food, various bits and pieces. When I park it up, I make a point of taking all my rubbish out. I take it all out, wipe down things. If I've got a mark on anything, I'll give it a quick clean, wipe the steering wheel down for, how can I put this? Wipe the steering wheel down for COVID reasons. Couldn't think of the word COVID for some reason then. Just so it's there, ready. Because then if someone else does come into the truck, it's clean. Well, as clean as it can be for a quick just tidy up. It's tidy, actually, that's a better word. It's tidy, the major touch points are clean, ready to go. Or, you know, if no one does use it overnight, well, then I come into a tidy truck in the morning. Yeah, there's a lot of drivers who don't seem to do that. Even down to silly things. And it's one of my biggest gripes and annoyances when people don't do this. I make a point of, when I've used the ratchet straps, I carefully roll them up, put them away neatly in the side locker. I put them in a way that's really easy to get to. So, you know, I have all the ratchets, right at the back at the bottom. I mean, these lockers aren't the most biggest thing in the world, but right at the back of the bottom, I have edge protectors. Something that you rarely use, but it's always used to have some around because you never know. Sitting on top of them, I have all the ratchets. And then in front, lined up, I have, well, in this case, 8 straps. Because my chain of thought is that when you go to use the ratchet straps, what you do is you take your straps out, you throw it over the load, get it yourself, get all your, like, all that ready, then grab the ratchets, take them around, go around the other side of the truck, ratchet it up, secure your load. The amount of drivers who will either just shove them back into the locker, which is annoying that they haven't rolled them up and put them away neatly, but at least they're back in the locker. Some drivers just leave them on the bed of the truck. This is a curtain sider, so it's not like you're going to lose anything necessarily, but still. Why just leave them on the bed of the truck? It is so infuriating. Like, you know, I'll then get to the truck, or someone else will get to the truck. They'll take it to the next delivery, take it to get loaded for a delivery. Open up the curtains to find ratchet straps everywhere. It's just so frustrating. Or, you know, you get to it in the morning and you're doing your checks. And like, if you're unsure whether it's loaded or not, you'll open the back door to have a look. Save you doing all the straps down the side of the curtain. You open the back door to have a look, and all you can see is just a mangled rat's nest of ratchet straps and ratchets just been floating around the bed of the truck. Why? I mean, my last drop, it took them about 40-50 minutes to unload me. Just because it was a little tight to for the forklift to unload, and where they were needing to quickly, like, they were having to check what was on each pallet, because they needed certain pallets going straight up to the floors where they were building, and blah blah blah. And basically, whilst they were sorting that out, I was just quickly raveling up the straps. Which, it didn't take me the 40 minutes to do all the straps, because they got unloaded from one side, I couldn't get to all the straps until they took, like, the 4th pallet off. Once they took the 4th pallet off, I could get to walk down between the pallet and the curtain, unhook the strap, drag them to the end, and I literally was standing on the back of the bed, just rolling them up. It probably took me 15 minutes tops. 15 minutes tops, walk around, put them in the side locker, they're ready to go. Then when I next get to a collection, it literally takes me seconds, because I go, oh yeah, I need a strap over that, open up the side locker, get the strap out, it's already there, ready to go. So literally, like, do 2 turns to give me a bit of length, hold on to the end that's got the hook, and I do it so. Tip for people, if you've never really done it before, some people vary how they like to do it. The way I like to do it, and I think as far as I'm aware, a lot of truckers like to do it, obviously on the ratchet strap, you have one side's got stitching on it. Normally black, sometimes white, but it's got a row of stitches that go the full length. And it's to show, it's a way of just quickly displaying the tonnage limit for that strap. And then on the other side is plain, doesn't have the stitching. When you roll it up, roll it with the stitching on the inside. Because then what will happen is, when you get to the end, the hook is, how can I explain this? It's pointing away from the roll. So then, when you go to throw it over your load, you're throwing it so if it lands on top, it can continue rolling and rolls out on the other side, and the hook's already the right way around for you. Just go clunk and lock it onto your truck. If you do it the other way around, if you throw it so the hook can just easily latch on, if it gets stuck, well, it stops, because it's, instead of, if you're throwing it from that side of the truck to that side of the truck, instead of being able to go and roll off, it has to twist this way as it goes, gets caught on something and stops. So roll up your straps with the stitching on the inside. Sorry, a little bit of a rant, but hopefully a useful tip, because then when you come to, when you come to do your loading and your load securing, literally you just do 2 turns to give you about a bit of slack, because obviously you got to then hold the hook with one hand, hold the roll with the other, so you want to have a bit of space between your hands, so you got a bit of movement, and then you just go boom, lob it over the top, it happily rolls off, hook on, done. Go around the other side, put your ratchet on, ratchet it up, you're secure. If you don't roll up your straps, then I don't know how you actually go about securing your load. Short of, oh, I've got to secure this load now. Oh, stand there, roll it up to then throw it over. I just don't get it. Now I've just realised we're back up to a 60 limit, and I still must be limited was set to 40. My cruise control set to 40 then. Let's get it to speed. Whee! So yeah, annoyances. And that's a long way of saying I hope that no one's using this truck over the weekend, because things are sorted. Anyway, rant over. That car's now moved to go to the M6. I'm back up to speed. Oh, I am on the limiter at 56. Woo! Oh dear God, bouncy, bouncy. Yeah, I've passed Solihull, Birmingham, and now the road's clear again. So you know when I was saying the other day about SatNavs need to know about Birmingham? This is proof. Oh my God. I am rambling. I am tired. And I am driving back to my yard. So do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save you from the ramble. And I'm going to turn and say thank you very much for watching. This may have, well, depends on what happens in the edit. This may have been a shorter video than normal. To be honest, the only reason I actually filmed this one today is because I suddenly realised I hadn't filmed anything this week. And I want to try and get in a habit, as much as I may regret it, trying to get a habit of at least getting one video out a week. I say that, but I don't know when I'm going to edit this one, because I'm going to have things to do over the weekend, but hopefully I'll have time to edit and so on and so forth. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Shut up, SatNav. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I'm so happy in the amount of like new subscribers I'm getting. It's awesome. Thank you for all the new viewers. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the nice comments. Thank you. I did wonder when I started doing these videos if anyone was going to watch them. People are watching them, so happy days. But yes. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. Thank you very much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, give a truck a hug, because they may need one, you never know. And remember, if you dislike the video, you have to click it twice. Otherwise it doesn't work. It's a new feature that YouTube added. They keep it very quiet about it. You have to click dislike twice to properly say you dislike a video. Until next time, thank you for watching. Goodbye. And I'm not doing that joke this time. No, seriously, I'm not doing that joke again. Bye.